Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's me once again, and I'm very much delighted to share another lesson for you, especially for ESL teachers and ESL students. For those beginner students, this is how I can help you. I've been also teaching English for non-native speakers for more than 5 years. So I understand that there are some situations that it's very difficult for you to construct sentences. Okay, and for those ESL teachers who just started their job, I understand you as well. So this is also something that you would know how to explain or to use sentence structure to students who just started learning English. Okay, so for today's topic, we're going to have the sentence structure word order 1. Okay, so the very basic. Okay, so example sentence we have is he speaks English very well. Okay, so we notice that the arrangement of the words is we have the subject, the verb, the object. Okay, that's the very basic, and that's something that ESL students, beginner level, need to know. Okay, so how are we going to explain this to them and how students can also understand? Okay, so here, word order 1, normally it is subject plus verb plus the object. Okay, so the verb and the object are usually together. Yes, most of the time. So they are together. In order for the sentence to be complete, okay, there has to be the verb and the object. Of course, with the presence of the subject. So let's try. Okay, example sentences, how we are going to do that. Okay, so from this group here, we have subjects. Okay, he, I, you, we, I, our I here is also the subject. Okay, so yes, here it's something missing. It's for the verb too. Yes, we do have, yes, here, speaks, like, watch, invited, make, borrow. So these are all verbs. Okay, so these are the main verbs. So maybe you are interrupted or confused. Okay, this is just a modal verb or a linking verb. Okay, this is the main verb here. Okay, and next to that we have the object. So here, okay, we can connect them to have a complete sentence. Okay, let's try to read. Okay, so number 1 here, he speaks English very well. Okay, he speaks English very well. So again, we do have the subject, and then it's followed by a verb. Next to that is the object, English, and very well. Okay, what does he speak? Okay, so he speaks English. How does he speak? He speaks very well. Okay, so next, okay, this is kind of the adverb, but we won't be talking more about it. We will focus on the subject, verb, and the object. Okay, it's word order 1. Okay, next sentence. I like Filipino food very much. I, subject, like, verb, Filipino food, object, very much. So you can ask, what do I like? I like Filipino food. Okay, so this object describes or tells you about the verb. Okay, yes, that's the function of the object in the sentence. Okay, next. Oh, you can, this one is a question, so it's also okay. Did you watch television all night? So did you, subject, watch, verb, then object is television. Did you watch television all night? Okay, what did you watch? So television, okay, object. Next sentence, we invited a lot of people to the party. We, subject, invited, verb, a lot of people to the party. What do we invite? What did we invite? Okay, a lot of people. So here, object, okay, asks or answers the question about your verb. Okay, so that is the function of the object here. Okay, next sentence. I always make mistake, or I always make a mistake. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, because it's only singular. Okay, always make mistakes. We can put s here. Okay, yes. Next is I'm going to borrow some money. I'm going to borrow some money. Okay, what am I going to borrow? Okay, some money. Okay, that is the object. So again, the object here answers the question about your verb. That is why most of the time they go together. Okay, for word order 1 for beginner students, this is the very basic sentence structure that you have to follow. Okay, as you start learning English. Okay, next to that, okay, so how can we improve our sentence structure? Okay, yes, I'm going to borrow some money from the bank. Okay, there is another continuation. Okay, so for the sentence structure, most of the time, this is what ESL learners or students have trouble or problem. So they say, me went to SM. Okay, that is the normal sentence structure for the beginner students, okay, as they start learning the English language. So we try to correct them, okay, for that. So instead of saying I SM go, something like that, so you tell them I am going to SM. Okay, so here for the word order, we tell them that place plus time. So place usually is put or usually found before the time. We put the place before the time. So I went to SM last night, or I went to SM today. I go to SM today, sorry. I went to SM last night or yesterday. Okay, just to be clear. Okay. So let's try to have example sentences. So here again, for the subject, a verb plus place and then plus time. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, so we have a subject, we went to a party last night. Okay, we have the verb plus place, okay, and then time. So these are still considered as the object. But how are we going to organize our object? So we have to put the place first before the time. Okay, time is usually at the end. Okay, so we went to a party last night. We don't say we went last night to a party. Okay, yes, that's the main trouble of the beginner students for ESL. Okay, next sentence. She walks to work every day. Okay, she walks to work, place, every day, time. Okay, so you don't say she walks every day to work. Okay, yes. So exchange. Okay, place first and then time. Okay, next sentence. They have lived in the same place for 10 years. So have lived, okay, verb, in the same place of course, no exact or specific place, for 10 years. Okay, so you don't say they have lived for 10 years in the same place. Again, it's always place first before the time. Okay, time, it's always at the end. It's found at the end. Okay, so here another. His father has been in the hospital since March. His father, subject, has been in the hospital, a place, hospital, since March. Okay, time. So you don't say his father has been since March in the hospital. So you mention the place first before the time. Okay, next. Will you be at home tonight? Will you, subject, be, verb, at home, place, tonight. Okay, next is I go to bed late. Okay, I go to bed, place, late. You don't say I go late to bed. I go late to bed. Okay, I go to bed late. Okay, so that's the correct order of your sentence structure. Okay, I hope that helps our ESL students and teachers. Okay. Next is, okay, let's try to have a practice, just a short practice. Okay. So we have here, okay, what? Okay, not so in order. So yeah, it's mixed words. Let's try to have, okay, let's try to put these words in order so that we can have a good example sentence. Okay, so these are the words. I in bed this morning had breakfast. Okay, so how do we place them in order? Okay, so this is how we do it. Okay, I had breakfast in bed this morning. Okay, so I, subject, had breakfast. Okay, so the verb in bed, place, this morning, in the time. Okay, next sentence, let's try. Okay, the children I took this morning to school. So how are we going to arrange them to have a good sentence structure following the subject, verb, place, time? Okay. Here, the answer. I took the children to school this morning. So, I, subject, took, verb, the children, okay, to school. Okay, you have here the object, the school, to school, okay, the place, and then this morning, okay, time. Okay. Okay, another. Okay, at the school arrived early I. Very simple. Okay, so I arrived at the school early. So at the school place, early time. Okay, next. Started last week, his new job. Okay, so how to organize them in a sentence? Okay, we say, he started his new job last week. He started his new job last week. So he, verb, then new job, okay, place, then last week, time. Okay, last, we'll try. Okay, speak English, I fluently want to. Okay, so how do we organize it? Okay, here, I want to speak English fluently. So I want to speak English fluently. Yes, you will. With your determination, you can do that. Okay. After 3 months of learning, I'm pretty sure that you will level up from beginner to intermediate. Okay, with the help of your teachers too. Okay, you do have good teachers. So I hope this one helps you. Okay, so yes, for the next lesson, we're going to improve our sentence structure, more complex. Okay, hopefully next time. So thank you for joining my class today. I hope, yes, you enjoyed and learned something. And keep on learning. Okay, so see you until my next video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you and enjoy the rest of your day.